Hello everyone, welcome back to another Return to Ravnica 4322 draft. And starting this one out, we've got a Mirko Vosk in this pack, which is a nice pick. Am kind of sending a blue, black, signal more black, though. Also have the War Leader's Helix, which is another good pick. I do like playing the Mirko, though. And blue-black is one of my favorite color combinations to play. So I think we'll go for him. I think we already have him in the collection. Yeah, it looks like it. We'll go ahead and take him, see what else we can get. Well, if we do want to dip into red as well, we have the Blast of Genius. Somebody has also taken the rare out of this pack. Another good cards to note are the Punish the Enemy. Would be good for us if we were to go the red route as well. I do like Blast of Genius though, so we'll go ahead and take it. Well, to stay on those colors, we've got the Rubble Belt Maca. Do also have the Flesh and Blood. I don't know if I'd want to go that way. I think the Rubble Belt Maca could be a better pick for us. And if we do get any good Rakdos cards, we can probably try to play pretty aggressive. We've got the Spike Jester, that's a good pick for us here. Also the Rakdos Drake and the Maze Abomination, hoping one of those wheel back to us. We'll go with the Spike Jester. I haven't played this red, blue, black combination yet in a draft. We'll see if it works out. I do like the blast for removal, plus it gets you some stuff back, so it's a really good amount of value. I mean, it is costly, but to be able to draw 3 cards, then being able to pick something to remove some kind of threat is always good. All right, well, we've got the Sire of Insanity. I mean, we could take that. I haven't played with him much. Yeah, we don't have him. We can use him for the collection. I do like the War Physique, though. Just going to highlight that one because I think that's going to be the pick. Yeah, I think to play it safe, I think I'd rather take the Physique. Maybe the Sire will wheel back to us if nobody is going into the red-black route. So not off to a bad start. We've already got 2 removal, showing to be possibility of being a little aggressive. Oh, I've got the Flux Charger. Girl War Chant I like if we were knowing knowing that we were going into green. The Armed and Dangerous is nice as well. I mean, it's between the Flux Charger and the armed portion, at least, of Armed and Dangerous, which could be nice. Could also take the Smeltboard Gatekeepers. I'd really like it if we knew we were going to have some gates, though. I think I'll go for the Flux Charger, though, and give it a shot. Oh, I've got Maze Abomination, another Gruul War Chance, another Gatekeepers, and another Weapon Surge. With the amount of multicolors that I think I may end up having, I think the Maze Abomination may be the better pick for a 6-drop. So we'll go ahead and nab that. Easy pick for us. The Windrake is helpful for us. Don't like Goblin Test Pilot. Could just take one of the Clue Stones or the Bane Alley Blackguard, although it's not the best creature, and I don't think we're going to have a problem picking up creatures, especially in blue-black. If we do decide we may go into Orzhov, Clue Stone might not be a bad pick. We'll just take the Clue Stone and get it out of there at least. Nothing really that helpful here. Mind Static isn't a bad counter. It's usually tough to come up with that 6 mana sometimes for people, especially early in the game. So we'll take that at least as a sideboard. Sideboard option, I should say. Don't really like anything left here. I mean, the Maze Behemoth if we were to go into green. Could just take the Crypt Incursion. Could be helpful if Mirko starts tossing some guys into their graveyard. Could just go for another Maze Abomination. Yeah, we'll take the Dimir Cluestone. Why not? Hidden Strings, might not play it, and a Trait Doctoring, which I think we needed for the collection anyways. Probably won't play it. We'll hide the Orzhov Cluestone for now, but know that we have it. So it looks like we are competing for it as well, with at least somebody else. Black, I'm sure as well. All right. Well, Mind Eye Drake is a good card for us to have, especially if we were to go the mill route. You also have the Guild Gate. You also have the Way of the Thief. Obviously works better with gates. Yeah, I think I really like the Mind Eye Drake over everything. I do also like the Glaring Spotlight. You do have the possibility of using it to make your guys unblockable. I think if it would wheel back, I'd probably obviously take it. But I think the Mind Eye Drake is the pick for sure. I've got between the Gateway Shade and Active Trees and a Mugging, a Massive Raid, and the Sage's Road Denizen. I do like the Sage's Road Denizen in this deck. Do already have 2 removal. Don't necessarily need to grab the Massive Raid right now. Yeah, I do like the Gateway Shade as well. Although if we are going the mill route, then Sage's Road Denizen should be the obvious pick. I don't know if we're going to get too much into counters. Dusk Mantle Seer could be helpful. Um, could also hurt us as well. Do also have the Enforcers and Extorter. It's another 4-drop. Or the Metropolis Sprite. Could just go with the Sprite and hope that we can maybe possibly, it gets us another flyer in there. Possibly get a couple of Cypher Guards. Well, as far as removal goes, we have Totally Lost, which is semi-okay removal. It at least gets somebody out, but then they could just bring them back in. Last thoughts or Call the Nightwing. I think we'll just go with the Call the Nightwing, although Skyblinder Staff works pretty well with Mirko too, where he can't be blocked by flyers. He can still be blocked with by creatures with reach, though. I think we'll go with the Call the Nightwing, though. And see if that works out for us. There's a Soul Ransom. Or the Syndic Enforcer. I wouldn't mind trying the Soul Ransom out. Just don't know if I'd want the Extorter. I'll give it a shot. See if we actually put it into the deck or not. We've got between Midnight Recovery, Last Thoughts, and a Paranoid Delusions. I think for us, if we are deciding to go into the mill route, the Paranoid Delusions would work better. So we'll go ahead and grab that one. Wow, there's about 3 Syndic Enforcers in these packs, it looks like. I think rather than taking this one, though, I think the Hands of Binding would work better for us. Ooh, another Sage's Row Denizen. And another Gateway Shade. Also have the Dimir Key Rune. Yeah, I think if we go on the mill plan, that would work. I mean, might possibly want to look into maybe getting out of red. We haven't really seen a lot of red coming our way here, but we were thinking about going Izzet, so that's going to be in the Return to Ravnica pack. So I could still get some decent red guys, but we are having a lot of blue-black options, so we might be able to just play strictly Dimir. If that's the case, we do want to probably pick up at least one more removal of some kind. Alright, we could go with the Spotlight on this one. And there is also the Way of the Thief that could buff somebody. I think we'll go with the Spotlight just in case we need it. It's between the Gargoyle and the Shade. I think the Shade probably be the better bet. not sure if somebody picked up that Demir Guildgate that we saw, but I don't see it now, so it might have been snatched. Well, we can at least take this enforcer. I think we'll go with the staff. We'll just get the burst out of there. Okay, we got a last thoughts. So somebody did in fact take that Demir Guildgate from us, which is unfortunate. Could go for the Mizium Mortars. I would really like to have fixing for it though. I mean, just to overload it. Yeah, I think it's the obvious pick for us. I do also like the Asperia Skywatch and the Grasp. She works pretty well with any possible flyers or blockers from Mirko that they might have. We'll see if it comes back to us, but I think the obvious pick, at least to do 4 damage to one guy, is a low, just 2-drop cost. So not too bad. Looks like we're up to 2 removal. I mean, we could go with the launch party for another one. Also the explosive impact. Not really that much else. I mean, crosstown courier is not too bad if he gets out early and he can start getting in. Especially if you can buff him early too. I think we'll go with the explosive impact though. We are a little creature light, but if I can get just 2 more, I think I'd be pretty satisfied. Alright, well, we've got a Stab Wound, a Slum Reaper, Deviant Glee, Annihilating Fire, which are all good. I think I'd rather go with the Stab Wound. Could come in handy, could be used as removal. I think we'd go with the Spirit Skywatch for a shot out of this one. Nothing really that great for us. I mean, could also take the Traitorous Instinct. But I think we need at least one more creature. I don't think the Skywatch is a bad pick. So we are definitely at least going to need a splash for red and no fixing, so it might be tough on us. Well, out of this one, we've got the Weird, the Reveler, also Counterspell. I do like the Weird in this deck. I mean, it is easily playable. Now let's just go with the Weird. I do like the Bluster Squall. I mean, I do like the Stealer as well. Sometimes it's hard for her to get in, especially if she comes in late. And then just another spell to help our Flux Charger out if we decide to go with him. Oh, here I think it's between the Paralyzing Grasp and the Electromancer. I think the Grasp could be more helpful and beneficial to us if we want to keep getting Mirko through. Yeah, we'll try it out. Oh, we don't have any other defenders, so I don't know if Doorkeeper would be the option. I mean, we can at least pay the mana cost and get him to mill one card. Just don't know if it'd be worth it. Could just go with the cancel for the sideboard or the downsize. I think we'll just take the cancel. Oh, good. Well, we do have the Assassin Strike, but I think it would be best to just take these at Guildgate. Also the Dynacharge, that would be helpful. But we do need that fix. We'll just grab the Courier. Don't know if we're going to throw him in for sure. And the Electromancer did come back. Don't know if it would be a better pick over the Glee. I think we'll go with the Glee. Could go with Destroy the Evidence to help us out on the mill plan again. And yeah, we'll take the Dead Reveler. So yeah, now we're looking good on creatures. Yeah, might not even have to go red. But we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to actually have all these in the deck. We're at 9 there already. So have to cut a couple of guys. So in total we have 10 blue guys, which if we had both Sage's Rhodonizens out could be helpful. All of them aren't too bad to have in there. I mean, obviously right now we haven't put too many. Well, we got 4 sorceries in there. An instance. Could probably try to take a Maze Abomination out of there. Don't know if we'd necessarily need the Shade. Or maybe the Syndic Enforcer would be a better thing to take out. I think I want the Paranoid Delusions in there. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having the Grasp in there, as well as the Hands of Binding, as well as the Bluster Squall. Could try taking one of the removals out as well. Could also take those out, just keep on the sideboard. I think that may be a better option, just to keep it all in. And try something like that. Again, wouldn't mind having that Stab Wound in there either, as well as a Deviant Glee. I think I'd rather have the Stab Wound in there. I think we'll try it over the Metropolis Sprite. Although I do like having my blue creatures in there. We'll just remove the Gateway Shade, throw the Sprite back in there. think it could work. So we'd have 9 blue sources. I don't know if we have to go that heavy in a blue. I think at least want to go one more in black. Just to make sure we get the Merco out there. And we do also have the clue stone for a black source. So then we'd have 8 sources for blue, 5 sources for red. 6 sources for black. I mean, I guess we are 1 heavier in red than we are in black. Should I switch them around? I mean, I definitely think I don't mind going just 7 islands. Because then would be 9 blue sources. We are obviously blue heavy. I mean, no double mana cost the Frostborn weird a little bit, but yeah, we'll just go with our original plan and we'll give it a shot. So we'll see you folks.